Hello, welcome into Strike Fighters 2 for something a little bit different. This was an idea that I had the other day that would be a little bit different and interesting, a nice way to cycle through a lot more of the aircraft available in Strike Fighters 2, just be able to see them in combat situations. So I thought it would be fun to do a dogfighting short series where basically we just put different planes up against similar or even dissimilar aircraft to see, what happens and get a look at some of the many planes, like I said, that are here in the game. So, what I think I want to do is we'll do a series within each video of a 1-on-1, 2v2, and then 4-on-4, and then maybe a full 8-on-8 for just a full straight-up furball out there. Some variation of those combinations, because different planes and even different countries or services perform better or worse depending on their numbers, if that makes a lot of sense. For example, the U.S. Navy, beginning in World War II, their emphasis was on wingman support and operating in pack units, whereas, say, the North Vietnam during the Vietnam War would often send out lone wolf MiGs to go hunting, and I think you would see that on the German side too sometimes. So countries that have very nimble and maneuverable aircraft tend to be better one-on-one than, say, U.S. aircraft, which are often, more heavy and harder to turn. So different aircraft will rely on wingman support more than others, and so that's why we'll see, can I do as well one-on-one versus having wingman support with the same aircraft, and how does that change whether or not it can win the battle and come out and win the day. So that's just the idea there. Let's jump right into it at this point. The first one first combo, or the first matchup that I wanted to do was with the F4U Corsair versus the Yak-9. So this would have been in the very early days of the Korean War, for example, prior to the inclusion of the jets. So this would have been right out of the gate. You have essentially the leftover World War II aircraft available to go at each other. So that's sort of what we'll see here today. And just another side note real quick, I am on the headphone mic today rather than my good vocal recording mic, so quality will be a little different, but I figure it doesn't really make that much of a difference, and it's just a little bit easier to have it attached to my head, so that's what's going on with that. Alright, so we start airborne. We're about 20 miles away from the enemy aircraft. Here's our Corsair. This is the F4U-4, which was one of the last late model Corsairs. The Dash 4B, which I suppose we could run at some point too, was basically the same except had the 420mm cannons in the wings instead of the 650 cals. So this is basically late World War II configuration, and it's interesting because having the machine guns versus the cannons is a huge difference in firepower. It means it's going to be a lot harder to drop enemy targets just because of the amount of firepower that we're going to have to put on them. And also, I think, I don't know, I didn't look up the numbers exactly, so I don't know this for sure, but it seems like the rounds drop a lot sooner than the cannon rounds, so they may have a slower muzzle velocity too. Don't quote me on that, that's just a guess based on how it kind of looks like the 50 cal rounds drop a lot faster than I'm expecting, but they're less lethal and also require me to be a lot closer to the target, so we'll see how that factors in. Alright, let's check in. 12 o'clock at 7 miles, so let's come off the autopilot. Make sure we jettison the fuel tanks, because otherwise we are not going to be at our peak performance. So the Yak-9, NATO reporting code Frank, is, so it's a late war Soviet piston-powered aircraft, and is definitely more maneuverable than I am. So we gotta avoid some things like, well, head-on passes. I don't like head-on passes. He's got, I think, some cannons in there, so more firepower. That's him right underneath me. I don't want to do that. And also, AI pilots do not break off those attacks because they have no self-preservation, sort of like human players in like MMO flight sims, where they'll just bore right in because there's no fear factor, right? So I always want to avoid head-on, but also we got to avoid those tight turning fights because this thing is definitely more maneuverable. Okay, so he's in the curve, or in the turn. Oh shit, he's gonna come down for a head-on here. And I think did we hit each other? Honestly, if we didn't, I don't know how we missed, because that looked like a collision. Okay, so I'm at full throttle, but not into war emergency. That's him out there directly ahead of me. What's he doing? Are you going away? Oh, he's quite damaged. Okay, so you can see he's missing an aileron there. It's possible then that he is just trying to leave the battle. So I'm up into war emergency now. We're going to try to chase him down. As usual, I'm using the bore sight, but there is an air-to-air mode with a little bit of lead calculating. I don't know if it's even calculating, but it's a little bit of a lead indicator for the guns. Ooh, he's trying to hide in the clouds here. He's now pulling up and to the left. We're up to just under 350 knots. I'm losing him high up in the clouds there. Let's pull up through him a little bit. Where are you going, big guy? Yep, he did. He turned off to the left. There he is. I was wondering if he used the clouds to conceal some maneuvers, and the answer is yes. Clearly, he's having troubles now because with some of those control surfaces missing, because he is not maneuvering like a Yak-9 normally would be. All right, let's come in over the top here. Oops. We're right on top of him here. Oh!
Cobra, lead. Red Crown. Mission complete. RTB.
Wow, an explosion midair with the 50 cals. That's I'm a little surprised by that. That's kind of rare. Well, there we have it. A one-on-one down. Maybe not that great of an example, because I was able to get that hit on him early, and then he was crippled. So let's move on to, let's do a 2-on-2, and we'll see what another round brings, and if they become a little more formidable opponents, because they certainly can be. I feel like that was not a good representation of the Yak's performance. So let's give it another go. All right, back for round 2. It's me and a wingman now, so we'll have a little bit of wingman support, but there's going to be 2 Franks on the other side as well. Again, it's the exact same starting scenario. We are about 20 miles apart. Again, I'm going to dump the tanks now before I forget.
Cobra 1.
Enemies are 12 o'clock at 15 miles.
15 miles.
So there's the Franks. So again, they're down a little below us. And they're going to be in the standard high-low pair setup. So this is actually the leader with number 2 out in front of him.
Cobra 1. Red Crown.
1 o'clock at 5 miles, so they are close.
Right, 1 o'clock, 5 miles. Angel 15, heading southwest.
Nope, I thought I just saw him, but it was a dot on my... a dot of dirt on my monitor. Oh, it says they're actually right out in front of me. Where? Oh, shit, right there. Okay. So, wingman, cover me.
Roger that. Covering your six.
Alright, let's try to get this guy here who's coming around. Pulling hard through the bottom of this corkscrew here. We're going to come back up, start to lose some speed. He's turned back in already on me, though, and then he's off to my right. There's wingman coming in, pulling in front of me, between me and the other target, but that means that Yak number 2 is unaccounted for.
I see them.
Oh, we're too far away. It looks like a good shot. So again, something with cannons I maybe could make, it seems like here.
Tiger, lead. Waypoint 4. Tiger, 1. Red Crown. Copy.
Somebody's shooting at me. Oh my god. Wingman, cover me.
Copy that. I have you.
Well, I don't think that you do. There he is. He's right on my 6. He's following me through the split S maneuver. There we go. Now he's below me. I've suffered some kind of damage. Doesn't seem to be super bad, though. Okay, into war emergency power. Man, he's just keeping up above me. Oh, now he's on. Oh, number 2. So we got a daisy chain up here. There's one Yak. There's the Corsair. There's Yak number 2. This actually could work out all right for us, because if I can get in close here. Oh, he's shooting at my wingman.
I'm hit. Taking damage.
No kidding. Why don't you break? Break, break, break. Ooh, I just got hits on the Yak. And now number 2 is back behind me. Shit. Watching that speed, we're getting real slow up here at the top of this maneuver. Oh.
Red Crown. Mission accomplished.
Well, that's curious.
Good job.
One of the Yaks just impacted into the water. I must have done more damage to him than I realized. I barely hit him. I saw a couple of sparkles from the 50 cals hitting, but it didn't seem to really do much to him. Okay, there's the other Yak. So now we are... Oh, shit! Whoa! So now we're 2-on-1. So let's wingman attack my target. So the 2 of us... Oh, and actually he might already be doing it. So the 2 of us need to tag team this guy now. Whoa, that was a close one. Yak's coming back. Oh no, that's the Corsair. I almost fired at him. Shit. So that was the Yak really close passing by me, with the Corsair following close behind. Okay, doing a bit of maneuvering. Look, look. Ah, he made the Corsair overshoot and then cut back in inside of him. If he would cut back to the right, like that, I'll take my shot. That was a Hail Mary shot, but it paid off. We got a hit on him. Now we're coming in right behind him. This is a good angle. There we go, lit him up. Wings on fire. Let's finish him off. His engine just quit. He is down for the count. We'll save the ammo as down he goes. So yeah, the armament on the Frank is pretty serious. If you see there, I'm fairly certain that there's a large cannon through the spinner. So sort of P-39 setup, and then with some additional guns in the wings and maybe the cowl. Oh, look at that. He is all shot. Oh! He just punched out. See the canopies open? So he just left the airplane. And down it goes. Might be a chute somewhere behind us. But yeah, he just bailed out.
Tiger 1. Red Crown. Copy. Good shooting.
Impact. All right, back on autopilot. Let's see. There's the hits that we took, scattered across the central wings there, a little bit on the tail, and I think a bit on the cowling. No, maybe that's just some weathering, but definitely wings and vertical stabilizer hit. Could have been a lot worse. That was actually a really dangerous situation, and honestly, I'm lucky to have survived it. But so that was 2 on 2. Let's move on to 4 on 4 now for a whole, what would be a standard squadron during a mission. So yeah, just to show you here real quick, I was hit by 12.7mm machine gun fire, so the Frank has 12.7s and a 20mm cannon, which, like I said, I'm pretty sure runs through the central spinner. So I'm very lucky to not have been hit by that, because that probably would have blown me apart very fast. So very, very lucky to escape that with the damage that I did. And you could see, just to debrief that quickly, that even with the 2 on 2, both of them were able to circle around behind us and just continued to get on our tails. And so in this case, having a second wingman was probably our only saving grace. If the first one-on-one had gone more like that, I probably would not have been able to shake him. The only thing to do really with the Corsair versus the Frank is just to dive and speed away and just disengage. And then either try to circle back or maybe you're just done, you know? So it's not a lot of options for a turning fight. All right, well, let's move on here to the next one. All right, here we are now in what would essentially be a combat patrol. We've got a full flight here with us with the 2 elements. We are in the line abreast Navy combat formation. And actually, I would like to spread them out just a little bit more, because in reality, the planes would be further out, because the idea is that you need to be able to turn in. You need a large enough radius to be able to turn in behind the tail of your wingmates, and that's how you would protect each other. So that was Navy formation developed during World War II, but continues to be used. Less than 10 miles out ahead of us now. So everyone's going to keep their eyes peeled. Tanks are going off. We can drop the wingmates' tanks. All right, Flight 1, engage air. Wingman, cover me. Now, where the hell are they? Oh, they're out there. Okay, so I can do this a couple ways. Oh, shit! I think we just lost a wingman out there. I was going to say, either I can order them to just engage air and let them do their thing, or I can order attacks on individual targets. I'm going to make a slashing attack on this Frank here. And that got the hit on him. I hear more around me. I think that's one of up higher. Let's come back down on this guy. That was a miss. I waited too long. As usual, we do need to be careful about firing at high G loads because that will jam the guns. Of course, we never want that. All right, we're going to pull hard. Come on. Oh my God. I got him, but I just got hit bad. Yep, I'm missing some flight controls. Wingman, cover me.
I'm covering your six.
Full war emergency. He's right behind me. Come on! Oh my God! It's two of them. Oh no! Oh no! I have no roll control. And the plane is just okay. Yep, that's it. We're toast. There's nothing else I can do here. They ganged up on me. Two of them got me. So, flight 1, engage air. Oh, that means that 3 is dead. And then we'll just tell the wingman to attack my target. Because guess what? We need to bail our asses out. See ya! Now back up here to our... Who is this? This is Cobra 12. We'll follow them. So now it is... I think it's 3... I mean, I only see 4 aircraft here, but I think it's still 3 on 2. So there's Corsair pulling hard down there to the left. There's one Frank. The other one just pulled in behind this guy somewhere. Is that him down there? I think so. This guy doesn't seem that intent on fighting. No, here's... What the hell? Cobra 3 somehow flying, missing an entire wing. I have seen pictures of an Avenger torpedo bomber doing this, but I don't think that a Corsair would be able to do that. That's really spectacular. I've never seen that before. Somehow he is still going. So, okay, so that must have been a collision early on. 3 must have smashed into another plane. Here's 4, who appears to be the only one still engaging, which is a big problem because that basically means it's either 2 on 1 or 3 on 1. All AI pilots in these are set on the highest possible skill level, so they can be very skillful at times, but sometimes in situations like this, the never-ending turn here, they won't go vertical. Although, here we go, this guy just did decide to go vertical. Oh, because he's under duress. Get this guy off of him. Where the hell did... 2 just flew away. 3, of course, is out of the fight. There's nothing that we expect him to do. But 2 was just meandering away. And here's this Yak. Oh, there's the second Yak now. So, again, they're using their pair tactics to double up on single targets. And basically, as soon as you chase one, here comes the second one right behind. I don't think 4 is going to escape from this. Look, he's lining up the perfect shot. Oh, there's the hits. Little slip slide there to get out of the way. But it's possible that that Yak just ran out of cannon ammo too, just because the sound of the guns changed. But here's the 2 Franks on the 1 Corsair. Here's the closer one. Of course, now what he's doing is using his superior speed to just start opening the gap between them. So you can see now they're not firing. But they're certainly not giving up. Now down below here, looks like number 2 got intercepted by another Yak. So there are still 3 Yaks up there in the sky. So the only one that's down is the one that I blew up. So I believe this is number 2. So again, stuck in one of these never-ending circles here. Sadly, these guys just might end up circling forever. He just broke it off a little bit. Okay, so one of the Yaks pursuing 4 has just dropped down. There's the other one. Has just dropped down onto 2. So now 2 has 2 enemy planes on it. Oh! And he has pulled in behind this guy. Overthrew a corkscrew. Yak is pulling hard. He's going to be able to outmaneuver him. Unfortunately, while this is happening, where is the other Yak-9? Off to the right, pulling in to get a shot in, and now pulling in behind the Corsair. So unfortunately, what this guy needs is for the other Corsair to get in on this. But here he is engaging the high Yak. This guy's pretty stationary as a target. If the Corsair could just get a little bit closer, you could maybe take him out. Oh, that was a hit. I saw the sparkles towards the back. Oh, look how tight he's pulling in on this guy. So close. Oh, what was that? Why did you break off? Uh-oh. 2 just got clipped again. Oh, Yak is right behind him. Somehow just missing. And there's the second one. Oh, this is bad news bears. Although, perhaps not. Wow, okay, there's 4 diving down, joining the fray, so now it's at least 2 on 2. I don't know what happened to the other enemy aircraft that he was up against. But if they could work together, they would have a chance.
Red Crown, Tiger lead.
Although 2 is just leveled out. Enemy plane is right behind him. Oh, he's down. That's it. Vertical stabilizer is completely sheared off. Oh, he's going up. And it looks like he's going to go into a spin here, perhaps. Look, he's full deflection on the ailerons. Trying to hold this thing steady. Of course, Corsair's notorious for their huge amount of torque and yaw, and now you've got no rudder to counteract that. So he's basically just not going to be controllable here. And here comes Mr. Yak again. Even with whatever damage he might have taken, he at this point will still be more maneuverable than that Corsair, which you can see is just sort of lazily floating through the air. Alright, so what it looks like is happening now is that the Corsairs maybe have run out of ammo or have just decided to leave, because it sort of looks like both of them are just breaking off the attack. Yeah, it seems like maybe everyone's called off the fight. I suppose they might be low on ammo too. Wow, so here's Cobra 2, missing its rudder. I guess he's got a little bit of vertical stab left, but I mean, I don't think enough. Certainly you're not going to be able to land with this kind of damage. So that's Cobra 2. Here's Cobra 3, who's been flying with the one wing forever. Obviously, he's not going to be able to land successfully. So you've got 2 Corsairs that basically are either going to have to get bailed out of or are going to crash on landing. And then you've got Cobra 4, who I think is mostly okay. He's got some damage on him. Yeah, you can see there. Damage on the cowl and on the right wing. But I would definitely give this round to the Yaks, because there are more of them left. While you could say that it's still 3 versus 3, 3 remain on both sides, the American planes have been far more damaged and have been forced to abandon the fight. So that's why we'll chalk this one up to the Soviet aircraft this time. Oh, here's Cobra 3. He was getting set up on final. As soon as he dropped the gear, the pilot just gave up and punched out. So here's 3 crashing. This is the first loss of Corsairs that I had assumed. Uh-oh. Oh! This guy, oh boy. He has started making some maneuvers. He tried circling. Nope. That's it. He's just in a spin. On final approach here. That was the end of 2. All right, last sortie with these 2 combatants. We've gone maximum aircraft. We've got 16 versus 16. There's all our Corsairs behind us. It's our flight, 2 additional flights, but we've got the same thing in front of us that we're going to be looking for, so things are going to get pretty wild.
Cobra 1, Red Crown, multiple bandits.
8 miles.
8 miles. Angel 50,
Let's see.
heading southwest. Copy that.
Drop tanks, that should be telling everyone behind me as well. Let's get the autopilot off.
I see them. Cobra 1, Red Crown, bandit, right 1.
All right, squadron, engage air.
15, heading southwest.
There we go, everyone's peeling off. All right, there's 2. Okay, there's a bunch more Yaks up high because of the high-low pairs. They've always got the ones behind that are slightly above. So let's. You don't want to go for the ones down low because you'll get immediately jumped. We got to slide into the high ones. Here's a Yak, right? Can we follow him up through? Man, he's going right vertical, isn't he? Ooh, couple of hits there.
I see them.
Some more hits. Come on. We're a sitting duck right now if we don't get this guy down. Okay, there's one. Look at this. Look at this knife fight in the sky out here. God, I love this. This is what you don't get with the missiles.
Red Crown, copy that.
There we go. There we go. Just blew off one of his ailerons there. We're closing in close. We'll just light him up. Got him. Down he goes. We've got another smoke plume out in front of us as someone's going down.
I see them.
Who's this crossing? That looks like a Yak crossing right to left. We'll pull up. We'll get on his 6. Back into war emergency. What was that? Did I just get hit? This guy's on fire, but I don't know if he's going down. He is going down, yeah. Whoa! Something's wrong back there. Oh, no, the plane looks fine. I'm not sure what that sound was then. All right, we've got a data in front of us. He looks gray, so I'm pretty sure this is a Yak. Do a little bit of lag pursuit to try to get right on his 6 and keep the speed up. Speed is not as high as I would think, though. Did we take a round to the engine or something? Oh, maybe we did? Maybe that's just weathering. I'm not sure.
I got one.
Out there to the right, that's a Yak going down. Yak attack. Oh, perfect. Yes. Wingman, attack my target. Perfect. He's already doing it, but we'll
Got your target.
follow this guy through the turn here. Because I'm pretty sure that's 2. There's another Corsair. Something high and up to the left that kind of looks like a Corsair as well. So we might be 3, maybe even 4. Oh no. I'm going to get off this guy. Look, this Corsair is under attack. He's got 2 Yaks behind him.
I see them.
Oh boy. I don't know who this is to even tell him to brake, but
Someone get him off me!
I'm trying, buddy. The range is just too great at this point. I don't know how we're going to do any damage. The best I could do would be to try to scare them off.
Red Crown, Tiger lead, passing waypoint 5. Tiger,
I just
1.
do not have
Red
the
Crown. Copy that.
don't have the power that I feel like I should have. I think something is wrong with the plane. Look, we're not even at 250 knots.
Gun.
Oh yeah, look, I'm at 100% throttle, but the war emergency isn't kicking in. We've got engine damage.
Firing gun.
Something happened. I cannot catch these guys.
Gun. Fire swan.
Awesome. Somebody got something. All right. All right, all right, all right.
Bandit.
If I could keep these guys turning and down at my speed regime, I could. Maybe I can get this guy. Yes!
Good job. He's going down. Cobra.
Suck on that,
Red Crown. Mission accomplished. Good job.
comrade. Okay, so despite whatever damage I have, we got a second one. This looks like a friendly being chased by another enemy.
Firing gun.
Oh, turn back towards me, dude. Oh no! Some pieces came off of him.
Firing gun.
This Corsair is gonna be kaput here in a second.
I can't shake him. Gun.
Ooh, there we go.
Gun.
You're clear, buddy.
Gun. Two. Roger that.
Actually, what I want is I want my wingman to return to formation. I just want him to stay with me so I can be able to order him to attack. Here, this looks like another chase down here. Corsair is after this Yak. Oh, we just got a hit. I'm
Go
gonna
down in flames.
just give him a little flyby, give him something to think about. Corsair's continuing to fire. Ooh, smoke plume. Something just exploded there. Oh shit! Oh shit! No, no, no! Ooh! Oh my god, I thought he was gonna collide with me.
Bandit.
Whew!
Gun.
There, you know, for a second it sort of felt like, oh, we're winning this, but there's bad guys still all over the place. Honestly, I have no idea. I cannot gauge how we are doing,
Gun.
other than what I've done. Oh, I just got hit again.
I got one.
Cover me, cover me.
Copy that. Covering your six. Gun.
Whoa!
Going down in flames. I see them.
Corsairs all over my 5 o'clock low.
Firing gun.
Here's some bad guys down here as well.
Tiger.
2 Corsairs going after this MiG. There's another one. Oh, and he's on fire. That guy just got a hit.
Bandit.
Ah, fire just went out.
Firing gun. Gun.
Whoa. Oh my god, there's too many planes. Oh wow! This guy's almost collided. We do not need that. Okay, that's Mr. Yak. I know he's super hard to see. in the waves, but he is down here. He's going low. He actually... Is he out of control? He might hit the water here. He's definitely going to hit.
I got him.
Yep. Well done. Okay.
Welcome. Returning to forming.
Okay, get back with me for 2. He's not 4, he's 2.
Firing gun.
We have some wing damage out to the left there. That's new. That must have been from the crazy Yak pass. Oops, didn't want to do that. Not trying to get ECM. Just trying to locate all of my guys here.
3, Roger. Welcome. Copy. Roger. I see them.
Somebody sees one somewhere. I cannot see them. Let's see.
Cobra 1, Red Crown, 20 plus bandits. Right, 1 o'clock, 20 miles.
20 miles?
Angel 15, heading north. Firing gun.
Somebody's shooting somewhere.
Red Crown.
20 miles seems far away. That's got to be an erroneous
Tiger 1,
report.
Red Crown. Copy that. Gone.
Kind of looks like that pack out to the east is maybe following somebody because they're all grouped up quite close. So what we've seen from these planes just exploding in midair, while the firepower of the Yaks is really impressive, and of course their maneuverability is scary, that may be coming at the cost of armor. And again, I've not researched to know for sure, but it seems, just as an educated guess, that they're coming apart a lot easier than we are. So I think, while heavier, we do have the heavier armor as well. Oop, somebody's down there. Saw some
I see them.
wingtip vortices. Well, I can't see them. Where the hell are they?
Cobra 1, Red Crown, multiple bandits. Left 7 o'clock.
Okay.
25 miles. Angel 15.
Yeah, he's way
heading
behind
north.
me. Look, he's just leaving. Maybe we just go on autopilot here, and then we'll just do a quick.
I see them.
So people keep seeing aircraft, but I don't know where. This is the one Yak that we have targeted. He is obviously bugging out and just going home. He's got some damage on him. Here we go. This guy is closer to us. Oh, wow. He is super shot up. Oh, yeah, he's pursuing one of our guys. So, yeah, we definitely still have dudes here in the area. This guy's actively maneuvering against Corsairs, so... Let's see. What is my in-game HUD telling me? This guy's quite close at 4 miles.
I see them. You've got a bandit at 6 o'clock. Go. Bandits.
Still no war emergency power. So either I used it up, I used up the water injection, or the engine's damaged, and I'm still convinced that that is the case. Because we can't get any speed out of this thing. Wow, this Yak has dropped right into our laps, though. Ho ho ho! That was a prayer deflection shot, but he was so close that we just went for it. Oh, no! No! No, no, no! Oh, you son of a bitch. Fucking passed right in front of me. Well. Darn it all. Yep, there, upper left, that's the other Corsair that slammed right in front of me. Alright, so who's left? We have a Yak there. Looks like he's got some damage. He's missing a flap. Got some hits across the fuselage. We've got Corsairs continuing to engage. Oh, actually, there was the guy. If that was the guy I was chasing, I certainly got hits on him. Oh, there's another Yak down. That was a different one. This is a third Yak. This one is slightly different. Oh no, maybe it's not. He is not sure what to do. He's just got these Corsairs in this super tight turn. But he's also losing altitude as he's doing this, so he's only got a certain amount of time before he runs out. Oh, Corsair sliding in right behind him, right in the slot. And that's a hit! Good shooting. Down he goes. Hell yeah, he is. I think what has happened is that we just won that engagement. I can't check the map now, but here is Cobra 12. So this is Cobra 1-2. This is my wingman. Here's 1-3. He survived. Got a few hits. 1-4 is gone. But here's the leader of the second flight. He's dinged up, but still flying. And you notice that people are not maneuvering anymore. This is why I think that last Yak was the final bad guy. He's okay. Here's 2-3. He's been shot up a bit. But here's 2-4. Yep, he got a piece of the action too. But everyone is still flying, so that's 3. That's 4. Here's the third flight. No damage. 3-2, 3-3, 3-4. Whoa! 3-4 had a rough go. Wow. And we saw last time the loss of the vertical stabilizer, or rather the rudder, which I guess on the Corsair's case is like 90% of the vertical stabilizer, but we saw last time that losing that means that he is probably going to have issues landing and will crash. So he's probably... we can count that as a loss. So 3 out of the 4 for 3 flight. And here's flight 4. He's been hit. 4-2 is missing, so he's been shot down, but here's 4-3, and here's 4-4. So we actually have most of our aircraft still. And we would have 2 more if me and that other guy hadn't collided. Here's the Yak-9. This might be the only guy. This might be sole survivor territory. Yeah, this is the same dude we saw before. He's got a little bit of damage on the tail, so he bugged out early. And he's heading to land, and that is it. That's the only Yak out of 16 aircraft. So we shot down 15 with a loss of like 4 or 5 Corsairs, something pretty darn good. So yeah, okay, so that math was pretty close. 15 primary targets were destroyed. We lost 3 F4Us, and 6 were damaged. 2 of those lost, of course, were me and the guy that I hit. So what sucks about that is that means that only 1 F4U was actually shot down by enemies, which means that would have been, I mean, I guess it still is a 15-to-1 kill ratio, since you don't really count the collision as a kill to the other side. So 15-to-1 kill ratio. I'm actually quite surprised that it was that much, but 6 F4U were damaged. That would maybe be 1 more lost F4U because of the one with no tail. If we had let that play out, he would have crashed on landing or had to bail. So yeah, so that was pretty fun, right? just some straight up short combat to do. I want to do just a bunch of these with a bunch of aircraft combinations. The Korean stuff, of course, intrigues me a lot. We really haven't done that on the channel a lot, although personally I have flown a lot of it and I like it. And so doing some piston and jet mismatch stuff, that's on the docket. I want to do some of that. And then yeah, I mean we literally have hundreds of airplanes to go through. So doing this is pretty easy, and there's lots of content. We have so many countries worth of aircraft. It's not even just the U.S. Soviet stuff. We have all the RAF. We have German aircraft. We have French aircraft. We have post World War II era all the way up into modern stuff with Operation Desert Storm mods. So we have all modern aircraft too. So yeah, this is just for fun and a little bit of action, and also is a nice easy way to be able to pump out some videos at a regular rate. While I'm working on other stuff, other longer things in the background, I can just shoot some stuff down. So I guess, yeah, let me know if you like this and if you have specific airplane combos that you would like to see. This is perfect kind of thing to put out a call for suggestions, because there's so much, and there's a lot of planes that I am not even familiar with, that I have not even gotten to uh, here in the game. So tune in next time to see what the matchup is here in the Strike Fighters 2 dogfighting shorts. See you then.